everybody, it's Mage Captain Gilshanks, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last part, we arrived at Luca, and now we're gonna go pick up some stuff, because they're gonna not really be very interesting stuff, but we're gonna need them for later, and for various reasons I don't necessarily want to spoil, and all that kind of good stuff. But we're gonna come over here first, and we are actually not done with the wave of cutscenes just yet. I probably should have finished them off, but I forgot that there's one more, special set of characters arriving. So we're gonna just chill back here and we're gonna see what ship is arriving. Oh my god! What the hell is that guy? Oh, that's interesting. Some very strange looking musicians, I gotta say. Then again, like, I guess you could see this sort of a thing like at a carnival, so it's not really that big of a deal, but I don't know. Probably some of the more normal looking characters in this game now that I think about it. And we have some strange blue vest-wearing mage guy with his chest hair showing, and I don't even know. Actually, no, it's just tattoos, but I almost said tattoos. It's just tattoos, but like I remember when I was younger, I actually thought that was just the guy's chest hair, and like they were actually showing it because I just thought that this game was just that weird. I don't know why, but yeah. So this is Seymour, and he's going to be a very important character as we move along here. Although I gotta say though, what the hell is with that friggin' hairstyle? I know people have brought it up before, but I can't help but do the same. What the hell is with that guy's hair? It's just so strange. Now, this guy is Maester Micah. Now, I'm sure they're going to be introducing all their names soon enough, but I'm just sort of giving you like a little bit of a tidbit. Or maybe they won't introduce their names. Maybe they'll just expect you to figure out through the dialogue, I suppose.
Maester Seymour, and all of you as well. I present to you the son of Maester Giskel Guado, who departed for the far plain a fortnight past. As some of you already know, he has been officially ordained a Maester of Yevon.
I am Seymour Guado. I am honored to receive the title of Maester. In life, my father Giskel worked to foster friendship between man and Guado. I vow to carry on his legacy and to fulfill my duties as Maester to the best of my abilities.
You too. Bow your head.
And then he just shrugs his shoulders like, I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of explaining because they don't really, I mean, I guess it's somewhat implied. Oh my god, that was a creepy stare he's got there, right there. It's kind of implied, so they don't always come out and say it directly, but yes, Guado is another species in this game. It's very human-like, but it's not quite human. The thing about Guados is that they tend to have that very blue, veiny look. They tend to have very strange haircuts. As a matter of fact, there's actually a strong focus on the colors green and blue. You can see it in their hair usually. I'm gonna save right now. I'll cut this out though real quick. Okay, now we're back here in the locker room. Now we're getting ready for the game here. So guys, you ready? Let's do this! Yeah, America sports! Yeah! Gonna play some baseball. Gonna kick some ass. Yeah! And we're gonna watch some cutscenes first. Yeah! Nothing like getting you pumped up for the big game like watching cutscenes. Yeah! Ah, Jesus Christ. Alright, so as soon as we're done with this, we're gonna have some stuff to pick up. And all of these things are gonna come in handy, although I guess you can say in indirect ways. They're ways you wouldn't really expect. It's kind of like how when we were in the Kilika Woods, how I went off track to pick up the Lux Sphere. And the reason for that is because, strangely enough, items like that are actually going to be useful even off the sphere grid. Usually you would use those on the sphere grid for various purposes. For example, the sphere grid, as I mentioned before, has empty nodes, or sort of like empty spots, so you can actually... Oh, no, we're not going through this right now. No tutorials. Usually the sphere grid has empty spots where you can fill them up with like any kind of a special sphere that you happen to find along the way. For example, a black magic sphere, you can put that there, and then that becomes, you know, a black magic space where you can, you know, increase your black magic, so to speak.
Someone said they saw
or whatever the case may be. I'm just sort of throwing examples at the wall here. Now, for a no sphere grid run, picking up these items is still useful, strangely enough. And it's not going to be made apparent why until much later. Although if you know this game and you know about a certain character that we're going to be obtaining, I guess you could say, not really obtaining, but a certain character that we're going to be meeting along the way, much later. Well, not much later, but somewhat later. That's how you'll know that this character is actually going to be pretty useful to the plot and, excuse me, not to the plot. What the hell am I talking about? This character is going to be pretty useful to the challenge, so yeah, it's a pretty complex strategy, and I did use a guide for this challenge, particularly a lot of the boss battles and stuff like that, but you know what, it's actually very feasible, and a lot of people seem to have the misconception that this is impossibly hard, whereas it's actually not, and in some ways it's actually a little more convenient than the regular approach to playing this game, because there's a lot less grinding involved, since you don't actually have to level up.
Huh? How?
Oh my god! God, I wish I had editing software that could actually just do a little bit of an explosion animation. I'm not dealing with Sony Vegas here, unfortunately. But it's all fine and good. I am done with this cutscene. Thank you, game. Can we finish now, please? Because it's not even like anything story-related is going on right now. I hate when they have really long cutscenes, but it's like not even for anything really important. I shut up for the important things. I don't really see that as an important thing. Okay, so, now that we're done with that... The fire! Really though, we have to waste time with a cutscene like this? You can't even. I don't even have enough of the Albed primers to understand this yet. Okay, this team is called the Albed Sykes. There are 4 teams participating in the match today. One of the teams, I don't even remember what the name of it is. Actually, I believe it's the team from Chronicles. There's the Luca Goers. There's the Albed Sykes, and then there's us. So we're gonna try and kick some ass here. But in the meantime, we would like to finish this cutscene. Titus, please. Thank you for the love of all that is fuck. There you go. Yeah, that's right. You tell them, Titus. You tell them to shut up, because I want to get on with the damn game. Okay, good. At long last, can we finally move? Apparently not, John. Jesus Christ. This is ridiculous. Let's go this way now, and let's see if we can finally actually do that without being interrupted by another cutscene. Considering this is an entirely optional area, I really hope not. Now, if you notice right behind this guy, we have an Albed Primer. Number 6 to be exact. Good, good. 6 out of the 26 Albed Primers are officially ours. Let's open this chest and see what we've got. 2 eye potions. That's actually not really what we needed. I was kind of hoping that'd be something else. Okay, never mind. So let's go out here now. And let's go exploring Luca a little bit. Now, I know that I had talked about bringing Chaos Symbol Rose into this recording, but unfortunately that was not able to happen. So he's going to be joining us in a later, in a later area of the game. That area of the game is called Makalania. We're not going to get there for quite a while, but nevertheless, I'm giving you guys a heads up. It's just the problem is that we have very conflicting work schedules, so it makes it very difficult to do recordings. And considering it was kind of short notice due to the fact that I didn't really give him enough of a heads up, it didn't really work out that way. So let's go over here now, and let's see if we can actually do something. Can we do something? Can we open a chest? There's got to be something over here. I guess not. Okay, well, sucks to be me then. So let's just go back over here, and I'm going to go this way now, even though it actually is telling us to go in this direction. We're not quite ready for that just yet, but I'm sure it's very circular, so I'm sure I could just go around. Not that big of a deal. Oh, never mind. I actually was going backwards. I didn't realize that. My mistake, my mistake. Okay, so we're gonna go this way this time. Now, I would just go and progress the plot, but like I said, we have to pick up those items, and I'm sure they're gonna become very essential to have later. Now, this is Owaka, once again. You know, I told you we'd be seeing him a few times. I don't think we could actually afford what we need to get from him just yet, because we have a little under 3,000 rupees, so let's open this chest over here. 600 gil, yes, okay. Now we actually can't afford it, but we can actually get even more gil, so we might as well pick it up, because money's going to become kind of a problem since we can't fight random encounters from this point on. Title Spear, we did not need that. Okay, good. And, is that it? I don't even know. Look at all these flags over there. Look at all these flags over there. There's not even any kind of corresponding countries to represent those flags, and yet they have so many flags over there. Oh, those game designers. Those very crafty game designers. Okay, so I'm going to skip over this cutscene. We're going to get some... I'm not going to lend some gildy, my ass. We're going to buy the Stunning Steel because it has slow touch. And we're not going to equip it just yet, but we are going to save it for later. So now we're going to get the hell out of here now that we've done that. Now, just letting you know, it's about 3,050 gil. So that's why it's very important to make sure you have enough. And even if we didn't just then, there's going to be another chest with 1,000 gil coming up. So we are most certainly going to pick that up because we can always use more gil. So let's go over here and let's see. Let's open the damn chest, boy. Let's open it from the side. Phoenix, you know, I'm getting all the wrong damn treasures. These are not the treasures I was trying to pick up. This is pissing me off. I don't like being pissed off. Okay, alright. So let's come down here, and let's go this way, because if all else fails, I mean, we are doing a little bit of exploring. I mean, hell, this is part of the Let's Play is actually going for everything, you know, all the little nooks and crannies, so to speak. And by booty, of course, I mean, like, treasure from a chest. I realize how awkward that sounded now. Okay, my mistake. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so let's keep going this way. And now we're sort of looping around in the circle, so to speak. I think we all, yes, I believe we already checked out this area. So, I guess that's it for now. I thought there was actually more to get from the docks, but we've already completed a full circle. Oh, no, we haven't. No, not yet. Because there's still a little bit more. I forgot about this. Very interesting. Okay. And now we're being interrupted by yet another cutscene, even though I'm not done exploring Luca just yet. Ah, yes. Stretch, Titus. That was a long boat ride, after all. You gotta get ready for the big game now. You know, they would waste all this time in a friggin' cutscene without even having any real dialogue coming up.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
You're really famous.
Titus is like, damn, girl. Damn, girl, he was a big Let's Player. And Yuna's just like, yeah, I know. I got me some subs.
I hope we don't get separated.
Yuna!
Huh?
There you go.
What was that?
Okay, so, really nothing all that important is going on here. He's just sort of showing her, like, how to whistle so that in case they get separated, they can whistle. And it's like this adorable little, you know, spark of chemistry that you can see between the two of them. So anyway, what else can I talk about while this is going on? Now, I will say this much, though. After this area, I think I actually did mention this in the previous video, but after this area, we will finally be able to start the real challenge, because for the time being, the monsters have been pretty low leveled, and we haven't really started this challenge yet. It's actually gonna start, you know, shortly after all of this.
It's not working.
So, having taken care of that,
Okay.
I'm just gonna start talking about other things, because really nothing all that important is going on just yet, at least until we get to the big game. So, you know, it's a lot of small talk from here on out. I'm not really sure why they wasted all this time with these pointless cutscenes that really don't add anything to the character development or to the plot, for that matter. So, I don't know. As soon as I get ready to do that, of course, now we're done. You know, exploring up here a little bit and see what we've got. Gonna go up this bridge, so to speak. I'm not sure if I ever actually came up here. I'm sure I have at some point, but for whatever reason, this area doesn't really look all that familiar. Strangely enough. So let's go over here and let's do a little bit of exploring. Can I go further? Yeah, I guess I can go further up. Ooh. Look at this. You see the band from before? Okay, it's all fine and good. I hope there weren't any chests here, because they're like, you know, they'd be really dickishly placed if that was the case. Oh yes, of course, we have to go up here for the Albed Primer. Good. Now that we've taken care of that, we've gotten both Albed Primers that can be obtained in Luca. And let's see, can we go over here? No. Can we go over here? No. Okay, so enough of that. We're going to go back now. And we're going to go look for these treasure chests. We're going to go start the game pretty soon. The big Blitzball event. Okay, alright. Wow, a 15-minute video, and what have I managed to accomplish? We walked around and we picked up some chests. Okay, good. I can't help it, though. That's how long these freaking cutscenes are sometimes. I don't know. I guess this is why I probably should make these videos a little bit longer, but I just don't feel like I really want to, because I don't really want to take up that much of people's time, you know what I mean? I know that, like, there's a lot of Let's Players out there to watch, and they keep up with on a daily basis. I do the same thing. And I really hate the idea of uploading long videos, because that's, like, less time for someone, you know, just to have. Or, like, you know, then they have to choose between one video and another, and I don't really like that, so that's why I like, you know, not having ridiculously long videos. So we probably are going to end it soon. Of course, I can't right now because we're in the middle of a fucking cutscene. Once again.
Towns don't usually get bigger than that.
It's actually, Yuna brings up a good point, though, because
when a lot of
it's interesting
people
how,
stick
like, Sin has
together-
never come and destroyed this area. I'm not going to say that there's any real significance behind that, other than the fact that it's just
What about
sort of for
Luca?
plot
It's
convenience.
safe here?
But I did always find that
It's
kind of
not
interesting.
any
Usually you
different.
have, like, these really
But the
small villages
stadium is
because
here.
there's not much of a point in growing or expanding them because
Crusaders
Sin
fight
is
to
going to come and
protect it
destroy them.
with all
And
their
you can't
strength.
really, you know, advance yourself
They protect the
technologically,
stadium?
at least in this world, because that's pretty much
Blitzball is
taboo as
really the
in
only
accordance with the
entertainment
religion.
that we have.
And if you try to do that,
Spare us a little
that's
short
usually when
on
Sin
fun
comes
this
after you.
day.
So we're talking about a very oppressed group of people here. They're just sort of
Talk
stunted
about
and,
pressure.
you know, unable to actually progress their own technology.
That's right.
Sort of has a lot to say on our society, I guess,
anything
as
like
on a
this too?
whole. You know, when people are just sort of censored from the idea of advancement, just because there's another, you know, I guess you could say a religious organization that's sort of
Well,
hell-bent
there are
on
more
making sure that,
buildings,
you know, they're
all
held back
tall
from doing
ones,
so.
And cramped together.
And this is all in contrast to Xanarkand, which, as Titus is explaining now, is a very huge city. It's full of, you know,
Don't you ever get
it's
dizzy?
full of machina, I guess you can say. It's very technologically advanced, and he's just not used to this sort of primitive environment.
Let's go find some
But I guess we're done with that cutscene, so enough of that. Alright, so let's go do a little bit more exploring, and then I'll probably cut things off shortly after that. And that way we can start things off with the exciting Blitzball match that I've never even scored a point in. Oh, crap, I'm spoiling stuff. And I inadvertently actually am kind of spoiling stuff. So if we come up here, I'm sure, yes, I knew there'd be a chest of some sort of pickup up here. 1,000 gil, excellent, good. I knew there was a 1,000 gil chest around here. But we're gonna go down the stairs now, because we still have some more things to pick up along the way here. Okay, and we have one last area to explore, but oh, no, I guess not. I guess we're just gonna go advance the plot. Now, I know that there's some more chests around the area, but I guess we're gonna go and try to collect them later. Frankly, I've never actually had to use them. This time for the Let's Play, I'm referring mainly to a guide, and the guide said, like, make sure you pick up this Black Magic Sphere and HP Sphere. I'm having a hard time finding it, though, the truth be told, and I didn't have to go for it last time, so fuck it in this case. Alrighty then. So now, having taken care of that, we have one more cutscene, then I think I'm gonna end things off. Orin. Oh yeah, that's right, Orin. Orin. That's the guy that's in my thumbnail on YouTube. How could I forget? I get it. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes all the sense. But yes, he's looking for Orin because Waka said that in Luca you'd probably meet somebody that you actually know. So he's looking for Orin. And apparently there is a giant honeycomb in the middle of the room there.
Not see Yankee for 10 years. Say something.
And now some more blue beasts are talking to our original blue beasts, and you notice they're actually a little bit bigger, and they actually have full and complete horns, something that Kimahri doesn't have. And my screensaver just went off. I apologize for that. Not that I really needed to. What's going on here? Okay, so
See Yankee and Biran's faces.
I think I'm just gonna let this play out because, you know, I was always kind of amused by this one.
Kimahri forget Ronso friends? We taught you much at time of Hornmold. Biran taught Kimahri to be strong, Ronso. Maybe taught too much.
Take him on.
Take it outside. The tournament's starting, you hear?
The game.
Yeah, guys, the game is kind of starting here, and you're getting into a friggin' bar fight. And by the way, where is Yuna? Where the hell is Yuna? I know she was with us when we walked into this bar. I don't see Yuna. I'm getting a little pissed off about that, guys. I'm just saying. Oh, Titus, Kimahri. Oh my god, I give up. I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't trying to make this a long video, but apparently that's not going to happen because I can't even get a break from a fucking cutscene for long enough to just do this. I'm getting so frustrated. I never realized... I don't know, I guess when you're not doing a commentary, you don't realize how quickly these cutscenes pass by, but when you are doing a commentary, it just makes it a lot more inconvenient to really do it. I don't know. For a while back, I was actually tempted to sort of abridge the Let's Play and really just show the boss battles and how to actually get through them with the No Sphere Grid Challenge, but I just don't feel right doing that. I mean, I realize that this Let's Play isn't really getting the same attention that Majora's Mask did, for the most part, and, you know, I certainly do not blame anybody for that, other than myself, for the game choice. I really do love this game, and, you know, now I'm starting to think that maybe it really wasn't the best choice as far as doing a Let's Play goes, just the fact that the commentary is very, I almost want to say crippled to some extent, because you're constantly having to resort to talking over cutscenes, and then it makes it really difficult because in any other game, like a platformer or something like that, you could say, we're going to go over here, and we're going to find this, and then, like, you want to make this kind of a jump or whatever. In a Zelda game, it's like, you want to solve this puzzle by doing this. Here, it's like, well, I'm just ranting over a cutscene, yeah, and then we're going to walk forward, and then there's going to be another cutscene, and actually, contrary to my entire point, I actually can talk about this a little bit. So, once again, we're being reintroduced to Blitzball. Now, you think that the cool thing about a Blitzball match is the fact that it's kind of like soccer, except that you're in a sphere of water, so you can go sort of up and down, and sort of like, you know, gives you more directional options. But the thing is, the way they programmed it, you still can't go up and down. You're pretty much limited to a circular plane, and that's why I always thought it was kind of pointless. So, I guess Waka's handling our first match, because Titus and Kimahri are late because they were too busy having a bar fight. Jesus! This is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, but it kind of is.
Come on.
I'm still not done with this cutscene yet either. At this point, I'm just sort of having fun ranting over the cutscene. Because you know what? I mean, I don't like the longer videos, but at least we'll make some progress, I guess. I mean, hell, if watching a cutscene is making progress, at least I guess it is as far as the plot goes. Yeah, it's about damn time you noticed that Yuna was gone. Jesus.
Yuna's been kidnapped by the Al.
Oh, great.
In exchange
Yuna's
for
been.
return, they want the Aurochs to lose.
What?
Great. This is actually going to be a recurring theme. The Albeds kidnapping people, and there's actually going to be a reason for that. They're not all total pricks like they're sort of made out to be right now. But we're going to have to go rescue Yuna. And as soon as this cutscene is over, it'd be nice if I could actually do my outro game. I want to do my outro game. Ah, Jesus.
Waka said the same thing. He'll take care of the game. We should go get Yuna.
So, he recruited Titus so that the Besaid Aurochs can actually have a chance at winning a Blitzball match. And now that Titus is here, he missed the game, and Waka has to handle the whole thing by himself and the other very incompetent players. But thank you guys for watching. In the next part of Let's Play Final Fantasy X, we are going to rescue Yuna from the Albed Sykes, and I'm sure we're going to watch plenty more cutscenes. See you guys next time!